Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a boy, I need no sympathy. I'm just a boy, easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway, the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me.
Hello, Jenny D. How the hell are you? I'm just trying to get this set up to where I know what the hell I'm doing. Because I really don't. Oh, chat. This one, I gotta get that back. Whoa, that's pretty wild. Yeah, I'm trying to find music I can play while I'm on YouTube without getting copyright strikes. Good morning, LL. How you doing? All right, maybe that'll do it. Jenny don't have a wrench. We gotta fix that. All righty. Jenny D now has a wrench. Well, see, I want something with music that I'm going to actually recognize. Now, this one started out good, but I'm not sure about the next one, but it is what it is. Oh. But yeah, I figured I'd turn this on. And you two are both here. I'll let you both know that, oh, good morning, Bud Files. I'll let all three of you know. I'm planning to do a live giveaway on October 1st. I don't have a time in mind yet, but that's my birthday, so I decided it's time for me to give back a little bit. I've won quite a few things on YouTube. But first, I got to try and figure out how to listen to music while I'm doing stuff without copyright strikes, and then I got to learn how to do a giveaway. I don't know how to do duck races or a wheel or none of that, but I got about 2 weeks to figure it out. 3 weeks maybe. Yeah, about 3 weeks. My birthday is October 1st. I will be 59 years old. And when I cut my hair yesterday, I was noticing I'm starting to get gray on top. It used to just be in my beard. But yeah, I'm getting old, like the rest of us. Oh. Let's see. Hope I did that wrong. There we go. Copy. Paste. I'm in the wrong one here. Yeah, this one I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but I'll let it play out and see what's next. That should be the link if anybody wanted to come up. But yeah, I got a couple silver dimes and quarters and whatnot that I figure I can give away. And I'm thinking I'll probably give away one or two of my Star Note paper bills. They're not in great condition, but they are Star Notes. And if somebody's not interested in them, well, they don't have to accept it. I won't force nobody. But yeah, I've always been to the hell now. Okay, I guess that's part of what makes it copyright free. Yeah, it's what I found is some kind of copyright free covers. So yeah, it's not the real thing, but if it's close, I can run the real thing in my head. And I thought while I was sitting here doing it and just listening to the stuff, I'd invite some people in to talk with. And you all can let me know if I got something too loud or if I'm yelling or if I switch over to what they call it, the sound card or whatever, well then you won't hear me talk. And if you can't hear me talk, then I gotta type, and well, I don't like to type. Good morning, Marlon. How you doing? I gotta work tonight, so I figured I had a little time to kill for now. Hey, Zaxxon, how you doing? I haven't put out a video announcing it, but on YouTube Studio. But what is the music like? Like this that I'm listening to, that I'm experimenting with, is copyright free covers. So I can, like I was telling these guys, while it's playing, I can at least run the real tune in my head at the same time. Yeah, I'm not looking for the elevator music. But yeah, I've always tried to have some kind of music playing in the background wherever I am. Work kind of sucks because I get stuck listening to the kids' music or country. I'm not a big country fan. I can take a little bit of the older country, but it's not a real good time for me. And the music I'm used to listening to, you don't hear it on the radio and whatnot. I was listening to some Stones this morning, but the real stuff. So yeah, I can't really play that on here. Yeah, I'm trying to understand this copyright stuff. Yeah, classic rock. That's classic rock, some blues. I know. Yeah, when it said CCR, I didn't expect a woman to be singing it. Yeah, country. We used to call it cow tunes. Although where I grew up, cows all were listening to polka. Hartford, where Jenny D lives, because I'm not far from her. I grew up in that area. They had well, the station's probably still there. It's WTKM. And yeah, they had polkas going all the time. And you go into the different barns in the area and they had polkas blasting. But yeah, I figured I'd take a break and sit here and do this. And I got to get a little housework done and maybe get a nap in before work. And since it's supposed to rain tonight, a driver might call in, which means I'm the backup driver, and then I can go out and deliver pizzas in the rain. But that's where the money is in the delivery. I still get an hourly wage, so regardless, I make money. Well, if you love the polkas, Jenny, then you're in the right town there. Hartford's got quite the polka history. Oh, what am I doing here? Doing a little off-cam stuff. Y'all are welcome to join me, but use your imagination as to what I'm doing. I seen, yeah, polkas were big at weddings. I was gonna say I seen something, but I don't remember what. Yeah, I don't know. My brain's a bit scrambled these days. But yeah, I was going through my my coins and whatnot that I've won on YouTube to see which ones I'm willing to part with. If I didn't already have it, I won't part with it. But I got a half a dozen silver dimes, a couple silver quarters. You know, I'm not going to give it all up right away, but you too, Jenny. But yeah, I'm just kind of figuring it out. And then when I hit my 500 and I'm able to get a community tab, then I'm thinking I'll give away a 1 ounce silver round. I got a few of them. They're my personal silver stack. Then I got a couple 2 ounce pieces for if I hit 1,000. Cool. I've only found one silver coin, and that was a 1947 Rosie, and that one I won't give up. But I've gotten some out of the cash drawers at work and stuff like that. Oh, it's still at 222. I was wondering. Yeah, it's getting there. I was hoping to hit 500 by my birthday and do it all in one shot, but don't look like that's going to happen. But that's all right. I want to get that community tab. And hey, AAP, how you doing? I was just about to mention you because my goal is to get my community tab so that I can start sharing things out. And AAP is always going to be my first shout out because AAP gets credit for me actually pushing my channel a little bit. Wasn't going to do it. When I found AAP, all of a sudden he started pushing that I should and said, yeah, go check out Just Be Cool, you know. And people did. And I thought, well, all right, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, the music thing has really been bothering me. So I'm just figuring out what I can do. And even if nobody that's at the stream enjoys the music, just so it makes me calm, that's all. And yeah, I got some from that. My birthday is October 1st, and I am doing my first giveaway, my first live giveaway. I don't know how to do it yet, but first I had to figure out some music. And I'm not going to say that my channel is all about everybody else and stuff. No, my channel's all about me. It's a selfish thing to give me something to do. I'm kind of enjoying it. So yeah, it's all about me. And if I piss people off, well, I piss people off. That's just who I am. And I'm dying to put my Trump flag back up behind me, whether people like it or not. If they don't like it, they don't have to come and hang with me. I don't care. But I don't like where today's administration has taken us. So yeah, they're not the easiest. Neither are nickels. Every time I go looking for a nickel, it's a damn pop top.
You can't see it's better. It's nothing but some feelings. So long. It's been waiting since you left me.
It is, and it really isn't telling anybody else to vote for Trump. My last flag was before that one, but the one that I've hung up lately just says that I voted for him. Don't blame me for Biden's bullshit. I had some guy from New Zealand used to come into a different program I'm chatting. He always said, "You guys this and you guys cause this." No, fuck you. I didn't cause nothing. I didn't vote for that moron. So I got that flag and I hung it up. And the first time he come in the room, I told him, "You look at my cam and you see what that is." After that, he'd come in and say, "You guys, except for Don." Yeah, see, music like this I'm not real keen on, but I don't know what's all on this playlist. It's not listed as a list. It's kind of like an album, so you gotta hear it all. It's like I can't skip on to the next song. But it's still its background noise. Because yeah, I've mentioned before, I hate being the only sound going on. And there's the link if anybody's interested. And I felt really bad for that Brandon dude when that all started. I don't know if y'all caught where that came from. The reporter tried saying, yeah, they're saying let's go Brandon, but really they were saying fuck you Biden, and they kind of took Brandon's spotlight away. I don't remember what it was for, but yeah, they should have let that man have his moment in glory. But it is what it is, like everything else in life. You know, there was a time back before I got married that I used to come over to Michigan a lot. And yeah, it's since I got married, we don't go nowhere. We got a shit ton of cats, and can't leave them alone overnight. It's hard enough to leave them alone when we're going to work. They rip the place apart. So yeah, we stay home a lot, which is where the internet kind of helps me out. Finally got my garden going again. I got to get my tent up because it's about time to throw one in there. People have commented on how the sun shines in on me and stuff, and it's a weird light. Well, no, it's grow light. Yeah, that's what I use for lighting here. I just pull all my grow lights up. I don't have a lamp. But it gets warm in here. And yeah, as far as that goes, I'll just say, yeah, for growing my tomatoes and my seedlings to transplant outside or whatever, you know, we can all grow vegetables indoors. I'd really like to move to a legal state, but the wife won't leave the grandson or the job she has now. She loves her job. She has a son down in North Carolina that he bought a house down there, and he's been trying to get her down there. Says he's got room for us. He's got a section he'll make for us, and she won't go. We ain't even been down there to see it because we can't leave all these animals behind. We have indoor. We take care of the landlord's outdoor ones. Them are how we wound up with our indoors. Whenever there's someone out there that needed help, the wife brought them in and said, yeah, just till I get them well enough and they'll go back outside. Yeah, guess what? They never did. So this room is my little sanctuary. It's all piled with everything we don't want the cats to wreck. I got like 4 of them that come back here, and they're good with the garden. I had one that I was letting in here, and found out it wasn't good with the garden when it topped all my autoflower seedlings as soon as they came out. It was like, no. So now I gotta wait. So yeah, I could always order more autoflower seeds, but I got a bunch of seeds I gotta use up before they don't grow or get too old. Man, where did these music things go? Went the wrong direction. But I'll live through it. Oh, I know what I was going to say before is, as far as music goes, in AAP's room, I connected with that, what is it? Coffee Music 420 or 420 Coffee Music, something like that. I got them, I subscribe to them and whatnot. But when you go to the link he gave to go ahead and download the stuff for free, well, it's hard to pinpoint which ones I want. I'm not patient enough to sit and listen to it all, but I got a few tunes off there that I like. I got a short playlist I play off of there. But yeah, I like some of the stuff he does. Some of it's just not my cup of tea, but so AAP, are you doing all right? Got your head all growing back together and shit? It's kind of a drag when you got people you consider friends that are going through some rough times and shit. So I've been thinking about you. And I'm going to try and watch that challenge, but I start work this afternoon. It always seems to come right around that time. I think I start at 4 o'clock my time, which would be 3 o'clock Michigan time. Yeah, see, I can't relate to that brain zap. I guess I'm not sure what that'd be like. And apparently you guys can hear me okay, so I don't have the music too loud. Yeah, it's all an experiment. And next I learn how to do the giveaways. I try and learn how to do the wheel and how to do some races. But I'll figure it all out. Worst comes to worst, I'll just write down a bunch of names and throw them in a hat. I don't know. When I first started working in warehouses years ago, like back in my early 20s, they had in our warehouse, they piped in the, what did they call it? Muzak. It was what they used on the phone system for on hold and shit like that. And we used to play Name That Muzak. There was no words ever. It was just covers turned into elevator music. And that's what some of this is reminding me of.
Nothing lasts forever, and we both know hearts can change. It's hard to hold.
See what the hell time I work tonight. It's either 4 or 4:30. 4 o'clock until 9:30, and then back at 11:15 in the morning for a long day. Last night was kind of crazy. The dude running the oven. I'm not that quick on the oven yet. I'm not that quick on anything, to be honest. I can deliver quick, but yeah, in the kitchen I don't move real quick. And when I got there was a 20 pizza order they were already making, and that was before we opened. And the boss was worried. He said, when this shit happens, we get nailed. And sure enough, let's see, I'm talking on Sunday's show. I'll be working. But, wow, there I go again. I lost it. That's me. I just lose it. It'll pop back later, and then I'll finish what I was saying. I don't know if I should blame it on my lifestyle or my age or what the hell. New glasses, that's it. I'm blaming it on new glasses. I wore all my new shoes already. So new glasses, man. But yeah, I think I overwatered my plant. I had a fucking mushroom come up in it. So I snatched it out real quick. Not sure where the spore came from. I do Fox Farms dirt. Happy Frog, that's it. But yeah, it is what it is. I guess that's what I've been saying a lot lately. I got a bunch of lottery tickets in my car. I got to check yet. Yeah, I've really got a mess in here. I hide the most of the mess. I'm still planning on getting a green tarp to put behind me and get a green screen thing going on. My car's even worse, so. But I'm the only one that rides in it. It stinks like cigarettes, so the wife won't ride it. Anywhere we go, we take her car, and I don't smoke cigarettes in it. Yeah, I haven't had an issue with in a while. I have what do you call it, sticky valve, something to do with my heart and shit. And I asked him if that was what was causing my arms to like just lock down, like it hurt to try and pick them up, and it was real hard to do and shit. He said, yeah. But like I say, I ain't had a problem with that in a long time. I haven't really done nothing for it, so I guess it worked itself loose. I have a problem with going to doctors. When you go to doctors, then shit's wrong with you. Everybody needs something on the road. Ooh, don't you need something on the road? Well, yeah, I've wondered that about you guys. I mean, Mrs. AAP does that that old-fashioned Southern style cooking, like a pound of grease in this and a pound of butter on that, and lard is your friend, and they say that's all bad and stuff. I'd eat a lot worse if it wasn't for the wife not being able to. She's got celiacs, like full blown. Like some people, they're just on the gluten sensitivity kick, you know, because it's a trend and stuff. No, my wife's full blown. It's and we worry about that with me working where I do, because there's flour flying all over that place. But I come back in this back room. She won't come back here much either because it stinks like a cigarette. But yeah, when my clothes are all covered and shit, I try and come back here and get them off before I go around her at all. That gluten is a real thing. And it's really changed the way we can do things. And I love stuff with gluten. Well, she does too, and she just knows she can't have it because it makes her sick as shit. I just wish I could get her into metal detecting, but I haven't been able to. She thinks I'm crazy and she don't like it. Yeah, the bags of flour at work, right on them, they say high gluten flour. So yeah, I won't take her anything home to eat. They have a gluten-free pizza there, but like I say, that's for them trendy people. It's we have too much cross contamination there. I was trying to explain that to my boss, and he don't get it. He thinks everybody's just on a trend. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Heaven Sent. And this is the first time I've looked at that and seen how it was spelled. So tell me, how does heaven smell? I've never seen the C in there before. I'm not ripping on nothing. I'm just babbling because I'm the only one I can hear talking. Yeah, see, my wife don't want to do nothing. I think my grandson would be happier just finding the signal. He thinks metal detecting is cool, but I've learned that he has a problem getting his hands dirty. And his stepdad was telling me, yeah, even when he's playing soccer, if he gets something on his hands, it don't matter if he's got the ball and he's about to score a winning goal or not, he's got to stop and wipe his hands off. So yeah, I'm hoping gloves will take care of that. Yeah, I've subscribed to Heaven Sent, but haven't really checked it out much. I subscribe to a lot of people, and I figure I'm gonna go back and check. Eventually, YouTube will post them up on the page, and I'll see something that looks interesting, then I'll go check them out. Preferably something short. Oh, a job at a tire shop. That's something I never wanted to do. Good morning, Black Metal Detecting. Welcome to the stream. Some of the music's not bad. Some of it's kind of nasty, but I'm just playing with the music, learning how to have copyright-free music. Well, you know, and not everybody lets you know they're subscribed either, LL. I've learned that because it'll say that I got a new subscriber, or somebody will tell me they subscribe. So I go to their channel to sub back, and they have no content, and they don't publicly show who they subscribe to. So if I don't know it, I can't subscribe back. Well, I can subscribe, but I probably won't. You know, I probably won't go there or something. I don't know. But anybody that I am notified subscribes to me, I do definitely return the favor. Well, I've gotten some views. My videos aren't nothing fantastic. I'm technologically retarded, so I just kind of wing it on everything. I've said it before. I wish I'd have taken typing and whatnot back in high school. It would have made things a lot easier. Last night I typed the word technologically, and man, that was hard work. You know, Al, I believe you do. You are one that's always there. And if y'all don't have keep digging, metal detecting on your list, add it on there. She's a supporter. Yeah, it is a big word. I can spell real good and I can read real good. It's the typing the shit out that's kind of rough. And then you see these kids, man, they can fly with just a phone with 2 thumbs, going crazy. It's like, what the hell? I did see, I went to a premiere last night. When I got home from work, I just caught the end of it. But I caught there was an issue with somebody's, it was Bayou Gold Guy, his premiere. And I seen in the conversations that somebody had an issue with a statement he made about Trump. I know he's pro-Trump. And they had such a problem with it, they said, take my wrench away, I'm done. And he did. And yeah, I guess that's how I'm going to feel about it. I am a Trump supporter, and I always will be. As soon as he came down the escalator, that was it. I knew he was the guy for me. People always say they can't stand politicians. We need to get the politicians out of there. So Donald Trump stepped up with his own money, didn't accept a paycheck, and they just beat the hell out of him. What are you doing, you know? But yeah, people are what they are. 42 minutes to blow to the other side. That's kind of wild. Good morning, DC Treasure Trails. But yeah, I'm thinking when I do my giveaway, my first giveaway on October 1st, and there's the link again if anybody feels like coming up and talking, so I'm not talking all the fucking time. But I'm thinking what I'll do is that was it. But what I'll do is I'll make my giveaway day a day where I'll give stuff away, and I'll let other people come up and promote their upcoming giveaways and whatnot. Rather than have all kinds of links pop up into the chat and whatnot, they can just come up and tell people about what their giveaway is about, what it's for, and why it is, and stuff like that. Yeah, these cover songs, they're different. It's like Muzak with words. That lighter's about that. I bought a new one yesterday. I'm good. I have a lighter leash right here that I got in one of my AAT wins. I think it was the monthly I got or something. But I never use it because if I hang this on myself, I'm just going to rip it off on something. Same reason I don't wear a wedding ring. I wore it when we first got married, and after the first week, the wife seen how smashed it got on my finger, and it all kinds of hurt and shit because it was all smashed from different things I do. And so she gets it. She has it put away. And she trusts me. I don't need to be branded. I ain't going nowhere. I love my wife. I ain't gonna go out and cheat on her. I don't believe in that. Good morning, Funky Uncle John. Makes me think of the Grateful Dead. I've often wondered, the Grateful Dead, they used to encourage bootlegging their stuff. Do they have copyrights? Or can you get away with playing the Grateful Dead without having a problem? I have no idea how to check that shit out. And I asked Juice the other day if he ever listens to copyright music. Yes, copyright. Yeah, I figured it kind of had to be if they're going to sell albums and stuff. But yeah, Juice always has music going, all different kinds of music, and he seems to know it all. You know, all this copyright-free music. And I asked him the other day, who was he with? If he was with Diggin or Grandma Kelly, one of them. I think it was Grandma Kelly. But I asked him if he ever listens to real music, you know, that's copyrighted. He said, oh yeah, he does. He said he just paid a bunch of money so that he can play some. And I'd like to find out about him, how that works out and how much is a lot of money, you know. A couple good nights of Deliverance pizza, maybe I could do it. Because yeah, I really do appreciate old real music. Yeah, it sounds like Juice did, or a partial one, or what. Someday I'd like to get on stream with Juice, have him come in by me and get on stream or something and explain this stuff. Because, like I said, I don't type well, and it's hard for me to hold down a good conversation, waiting for somebody to respond in text and stuff. I kind of like the face-to-face thing. Well, yeah, but can I play YouTube's copyright music? I mean, they can. See, I don't understand all the rules, and I'll probably never understand it. So someday it'll pop into my head, and I'll really give it thought. But yeah, at the moment, I don't know. My brain works hard on certain things when it wants to. Could be totally off topic, but that's where it goes. It's been through a lifetime of hell. Yeah, so far, but I think he's changing that from the conversation the other day. I mean, we didn't get into it. I asked a question and he answered. His answer kind of told me he paid a bunch of money, said he can play copyright music. And I'd almost be willing to do that. Oh, on the metal detecting side of things, I bought myself a new shovel. It's one of these, they call it I don't know, some kind of spade. Something that's got a real long, narrow shovel head. Says it's sharpenable and all that happy jazz. and it's like 16 and a half inches. And one thing I learned about that is that 16 and a half inches means I got to lift my foot up that high to get on top of it, step it down. And with my bad, well, it ain't got the serrations or nothing. I imagine I could put it in. I paid $42 for it at the Farm and Fleet. But like I say, I got to lift my foot up that high as opposed to the little 6 to 8 inch thing I have. I have real bad knees, so I feel it. But it seems like it makes a pretty good cut and whatnot. That's one of my goals, is to be able to dig deep with a good plug, so I'm not pissing people off. I've been wanting to go do some curve strips and haven't got there. I was going to go this morning, but I figured it'd wear me out too much this morning before work tonight. So that's the problem with this pizza job, is my schedule's all over the place, so it's getting in the way of my detecting. Although I did put in for my birthday off, so I can do my giveaway. That's I put that in early enough. So I'm great on that. October 1st. I don't know a time. It'll more than likely be in the morning or midday, or I might do a couple of them since I have the whole day off. Kind of depends on what the wife's got planned and stuff too. I think she works on my birthday, but she's done it like noon on Saturdays. A pogo stick with a shovel head. That's good. That is good. But yeah, I thought I should get something in there about metal detecting. After all, it's just be cool metal detecting. That's what I enjoy doing. I do have a magnet, haven't used it much. I've been watching this gold pan and I'm real interested in it, but metal detecting is what I really like. I don't know how to do the gold panning yet, but I've been watching and learning. And I like Robert Colwell's videos. He had some that I watched him pan some stuff, and he really explained what he was doing and why he was doing it. And it was a good shot of his pan, and I could see what was happening. And then you got the other, the bunch of them with Brewers and JP Lawns and Benzo and all them guys. It's like they're a different bunch of the same thing. And a lot of drinkers. I'm not into drinking. If other people want to do it and they can control it, that's fine. I found out a little over 30 years ago that I couldn't handle my drinking. I was winding up in jail, didn't have a driver's license. I kept hitting people that pissed me off. Maybe if some of them people would have kicked my ass, it would have stopped me sooner, but I kept winning, so I didn't see it as a problem. But yeah, a little over 30 years I've been sober, and I'm happy. I like my weed, and it's carried me through life. I'll have to learn to say I like my medicine. I want to move. I don't like this state. I love the state, actually. The state is great. The area, it's cool. You see on some of my videos stuff that's around the nature and whatnot, the animals, the wildlife. I'm not in the city. I don't like the city. But yeah, their weed laws are a drag. I'm a felon from way back when, just because of less than 3/4 of an ounce, and my house was too close to a park that I didn't even realize was a park until after I got busted. But yeah, I noticed there aren't a lot of good lives going on during the day. I mean, the night times to try and pick a spot to do a weekly live, you're always stepping on somebody else's toes, and well, I ain't looking to do that. So yeah, and with my job schedule, mornings or middays might work out better for me. If I pick a certain day that I want a midday, I could talk to work and tell them that day of the week I always want to start later or something, or have the day off. And I think they'd accommodate me. Yeah, you're exactly right, AP. And I will be putting my flag back up because I really, yeah, see, and I don't want to step on your toes either. But there's a couple of days you don't do. I just got to figure that all out. I'll let you figure it out first. But I've decided to. Don't blame me. I voted for Trump flag. That's a part of me. And if people don't like me, they don't have to hang with me. That's fine. I pride myself on being real, and I'm really feeling guilty that I took my flag down because it's not being real. I was listening to everybody says don't make your channel political. Well, my channel's not political. It's about metal detecting is what I really wanted, and I may get political sometimes, but that's not my channel. And if they don't want to win something from somebody that's got a political flag up, well, they don't have to. I won't force anybody to come in to win something for free. Yeah, see, and that's just it. And we shouldn't have to feel that way. I mean, I don't think the landlord would mind me putting one outside until something happened. Or if he started hearing things in the area about it, then he'd say, you got to take it down. My landlord, he's a Trump supporter, but he's kind of an asshole. So it's, yeah, people go into another room and forget why they went in there. I set something down and lose it within 30 seconds. But yeah, I know the wife would never go for it, and I'm afraid of winters because the cold hurts. But I have considered moving to the UP. My dad was from up there. I've been up there a couple times, and it's really beautiful up there. And it's got the Michigan weed laws, so that part would work for me. I've never grown outdoors, and I think I'll always like indoor better because indoor, you're like God to these plants. You fucking dictate what their weather's going to be and what their lighting's going to be and everything, and you can't do that outdoors. You'll never get the frosty trichome covered buds outdoors like you will indoors because the light is always moving. The sun is always moving, where indoors your light is just beating on that spot all the time. But I would love to have some outdoors just for the amount of yield. So I called up the taxi. Please bring me my wife. We haven't had that. Yeah, this music is different. Yeah, see, I can't love winter. I'm not sure what it is. I got it off some guy at work, and he said, yeah, all I got left is some shake if that's all right. And I thought, well, all right, you know, as an indoor grower, shake to me means all the trichomes fell off the buds and it's down at the bottom. That's why they call it shake. And when I got it, no, that ain't what he meant at all. What he meant is he was selling some buds that weren't trimmed very well. And all the leaves that broke off the buds went down, and they're not all trichome colored and shit, covered and shit. So yeah, it's kind of nasty, but it's working. It's like I said, I got something that's ready to put in the flower, but I got to put my tent up first. Once that happens, well, then in about 3.5 months, I'll have something decent again. Either that, or I got to take a ride an hour and a half north to go see my sister and spend some money with her. Because yeah, I really don't know people around here, and I made it that way for a reason. We moved here like 12 years ago, and I don't go out of my way to know anybody in the area, because then they don't know what I got going on here. It reduces the stress I'd have from that. They're not calling me up and asking me to come help them carry a refrigerator out of their basement and shit. I would take your number. I had thought about that, but I figure you got all kinds of people asking for your number and stuff. And I thought, no, I don't know the man that well. I'm not going to bother him. Like I said, I do keep to myself quite a bit. I won this giveaway on the internet. We won't go into where, when, or how or nothing, but had a little pouch in it that was marked wedding cake, and I found one seed in that pouch. And I'm gonna send it to my friend down in West Virginia, because he had some wedding cake growing. It was his favorite weed ever, and he let it die off, and now he can't get the seed. So I was going to send him this one seed and let him give it a shot. I was all proud of myself because I got him started growing. He was in the chat room one day on a different program. He was drooling over all us growers, you know, and he says, yeah, I can't. And I said, why not? He said, I can't get the seeds. I said, you order them. And he said, I can't order them. Then the man will know what I'm getting. I said, oh, fuck that. I said, I'll send you some seeds. So he gave me his address, and I sent him some seeds, because I bunch of fucking seeds. Like I say, I'm trying to use them up because they're getting old. But yeah, he started growing, and he dove all in, and he does fantastic with it. One of the reasons I went ahead and got him started is he's a gardener. He does a big garden. He knows what he's doing with stuff, so he gets it. And yeah, it was one of the best things anybody could have done for him. He's disabled and ain't got a lot to do, so yeah, he gets to do that. He turned out to be pretty well at it. And when I get real big questions about why is this happening, what is that happening, that's when I turn to my buddy Hawk. He was in here with us that one day, AT, and yeah, he's a wealth of knowledge in his head. First time I asked him about a recipe for some kind of pain ointment and stuff, he starts out with, well, you need a quarter pound of some really good buds minimum. I said, a quarter pound? Dude, you don't understand. I don't have this big fucking pot farm. I'm just a little guy. You know, for me to give up a quarter pound of buds just like that is crazy. I had to explain, because he was talking to all of us like that. Everything with him is large scale. And I told him, dude, we're just small people in the back room of our house. You know, it's we're not set up like that. You got to break that down. Yeah, I guess my favorite was Jack Hare. I really enjoyed that. I believe I have 2 seeds left. I'm not sure. I have to go into my pile and see once. But yeah, I'm hoping I still have some of that left. Oh. I've often thought about when I metal detect and take some seeds with me, and wherever I dig something cool out of the ground, plant the seed. But yeah, being Wisconsin, I could get in trouble for that. What I have going now, what's ready to go into flower is Pure Power Plant. And then I have some that are just like, oh, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches tall. I have a Blue Cindy from G13 Labs. I have Blue Gelato 41 from Barney's Farms. And something called Sweet Zombie from Expert Seeds. So yeah, I've never knowingly smoked any of them, so I'm really interested to see what I wind up with. My best grower was Gorilla Glue. I had that going from one seed. I had that going for a couple of years, just making clones and shit. But yeah, then it got old, so I let it die off. I needed a change. I didn't have room to do anything else because I had too much of that going on. Yeah, I seen you gave us a tour one day, and yeah, you just had all kinds of them all over it. And like Black Diamond, he's got stuff all over it. Yeah, I'll get confused. That'd be like cooking 20 pizzas at one time and trying to keep them all separate and get them in the right box and shit. That's a lot of brain work for me. I don't like to think that hard if I don't have to. I don't do any fancy germination with a paper towel or floating them in water or none of that crap. I put a seed in the dirt and I water it. That's what Mother Nature always did, and it seemed to work. Yeah, I pop in there from time to time. He's talked about some strains I wouldn't mind having, and these boxes he talks about. I don't totally understand them all the time. I don't mean nothing racial or anything, but it's for me, it's like talking to somebody with a super strong Southern accent, or somebody from Ireland or something, or Scotland, where the accent just messes with me, and I can't catch everything he's saying. But he seems like a decent enough dude, so yeah, I enjoy going over there on a break now and then when I see he's live, and gives me something decent to watch and listen to while I'm catching my buzz for break. Yeah, Straight Up G. I don't know what the fuck a Straight Up G is. Oh, grower maybe? That might be what you're saying on this one. But yeah, with the like a lot of things you say, even flies right by me. I'll be 59 on October 1st, that's when I'm going to do my first live giveaway, even if I have to just throw names in a hat and draw them out. But yeah, I'm kind of old and kind of old school, and yeah, it's I don't follow along with the new language and stuff. Like when somebody says, I ain't seen you for a minute. Well, fuck, man. I don't care who you are. A minute ain't that long ago. That's only 60 seconds where I come from, and I stick with that. They're talking a minute is like 200 years, you know? It's like, what the fuck? Come on, man. I'm not much for the choose a gender stuff either. Like I said, I'm old school. You're born a man, you're born a man. If you're born a woman, you're born a woman. You want to be gay? Hey, that's fine. Don't cram it down my throat. So you could be a man that's gay or a woman that's gay. That's fine. Just don't cram it down my throat. I don't believe in gay marriage, but hey, it's the law. Go ahead and do it. Don't cram it down my throat. You know, you can still be cool people. I can get along with you. Just don't be cramming shit down my throat. And I try not to do the same. And the name of my YouTube channel, when I made it, Just Be Cool. That's just a suggestion, because I feel everybody should just try and be cool. I didn't know they were going to change it to my name on here when I chat and stuff, but I kind of like it, so it is what it is. I wasn't trying to be arrogant or saying I'm super cool or anything, but I try. Yeah, there's a lot that's pretty scary these days. Stuff they're trying to cram down our throat and change history and put them statues back up, damn it. They have a place, whether it was good or bad. It's with the statue there, people will ask, well, what is that? Why is that? And that's how they're going to learn. And yeah, you aren't going to learn from your mistakes if you don't know what the mistakes were. So even if it was a mistake, let people ask about it and learn about it. I am kind of enjoying this, being able to hold down conversations without typing now. I missed a little bit though. I beat you to it, Don. Yeah, I don't know. I missed that. I'm not sure what you beat me to, but if you beat me, you earned it. And whenever I post a stream up there, that's the link up there. That's just because it's an open invitation. I'll be pushing people to get up on it on to 59. Okay. Oh, then I feel bad for you. I'm not enjoying this old shit. It hurts. But yeah, when I do my giveaway, I'll be pushing people to come up and promote their own channel giveaways. It's their goals and shit like that. More so their giveaways, so that everybody can learn about them. If people don't know about them, well, they ain't gonna make it a point to get there. Of course, if they ain't gonna make it a point to get there, then who are you doing it for? But no, I felt it's time for me to do some giveaways, because I have gotten some good giveaways on YouTube, and I'd like to give back a little bit. Some of my giveaways will be stuff that I have won on YouTube. But if I only have one that's something, that's not happening. I'm keeping that one. And then I have my own personal silver stack to let go of a few, but I'm hoping the price comes back down again one more time so I can build that stack up. I spent about 2/3 of my stack on my wife's car. The last time it was at its highest, it hasn't gotten that high again, so I cashed it in at just the right time. Later that day, it dropped. It was $27.50 an ounce when I cashed it in. And now she drives a Subaru without a car payment. But now I got to build my stack back up, and I just been having other things to spend my money on. I haven't decided. Yeah, that's nice. But I haven't decided if I'm going to let go of one of my silver rounds on my birthday or not. We'll see how the rest of it goes. That'll be a last minute decision. But when I hit 500, yeah, I will do it then. Wow, dude. I guess you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm going to have to disagree with you. I guess you'd be offended if I hung my Trump flag back up. I guess I'll do that just now. Thanks for making my decision. Oh, where did I put it? Hard. Well, I'm not going to take the time to dig it out because I do have it kind of under some stuff I'm rearranging, but yeah, it'll be back up in time for my giveaway. Good morning, Domo and Stubby. How you doing? And yeah, LL, thanks for dealing with that. I guess I'm not even sure how. I suppose I'd have to right click on his name or some happy crap. I know nothing about it. I'm counting on people that I've made moderators be able to take care of some of that. And so far I think I can trust everybody that I've given one to. Yeah, he must have missed my comments earlier. Or he'd have known that I agreed with you on some of that stuff, you know. That's and if you do disagree with it, you don't have to say anything about it. Just leave. Either sit there and deal with it, or just leave. You know, it's not like you're going to lose a paycheck because you left my stream. What I got. But yeah, I think I pretty much stated just how I feel about it. Go ahead, do it. You know, it's the transgender thing. Yeah, that I don't care for. You're born away, be that way. Accept it. Don't matter if you like men or women. That's up to you. But you don't have to be getting store-bought parts and stuff. That shit ain't right, I don't think. That don't change nothing of who you are. You can be my last warehouse job took them 9 years to finally let me go because I wouldn't do anything where they could fire me and I wouldn't quit. And when I started there, my boss's name was Lisa. A few months later, it was Lee, and it was the same person. And they went through the store-bought thing, the hormone pills, and I was having a real hard time converting over to calling Lee a him. And I said her some one time, and she come to me and says, "How much facial hair do I have to grow before you refer to me as a male?" And that just blew me away. Facial hair does not make a male or female. I know women with quite a bit of facial hair. So yeah, and they're proud to be women. So yeah, that shit all confuses me. It's y'all be who you want to be and work with what you were given. So this tune don't sound so bad, but I've heard this covered a lot, and it usually don't sound so bad. Like I said, when I can hear a tune with the words and stuff, even if it ain't real, I can run the reel in my head at the same time, and it winds up sounding pretty good to me. But I guess it is all the time I'd be shutting this down so I get some housework done before the wife gets home. But I wanted to listen to some of these songs and see if it was something I'd be putting in my, I don't know, playlist, library, whatever the hell you want to call it. And working on getting the word out there to for my birthday coming up. I mean, it won't be huge giveaways, but it'll be my first giveaways. I don't have any gold to give away. Good morning, Dawn. But I do have some silver. I love silver. But yeah, I can spare a little bit of it, I guess. And now's the time to win it before the price shoots up. Because, yeah, when the price shoots up real high, you won't see me handing it out. I mean, I'm a little crazy, but I'm not a fucking idiot. But yeah, I'm gonna be slow getting out of here. So yeah, I'm not chasing anybody out the door yet. I figure probably in about a half hour I'll shut it down. I'll just have to move that much quicker out there. I got to run my rug cleaner a little bit. Like I mentioned before, I have a lot of cats. And them things will puke anywhere they feel like. And because I have so many, I have some that insist on going next to the litter box. Not in it. They get close. They haven't figured out that litter is safe. Yeah, and as far as that stuff goes, I'll stick with what I say on it. You know, it's live your life the way you want. Just don't cram it down my throat. And we could party together. We could metal detect together. We could do all kinds of stuff together. I do have some homophobic tendencies myself, but that's from years ago when there were certain reasons I had them fears. But I'm pretty good with it these days. Yeah, I'm seeing these people come through like this, and I don't know everybody real well, so yeah, I don't know, but I don't think I'll be handing out a lot of wrenches here anymore until I really know who I'm talking with and whatnot. That was something I was afraid about with handing out wrenches. I mean, I want everybody to be able to check out each other's channels by just clicking the dots, because I don't like a chat that's all filled full of links, because yeah, it's hard enough for me to keep up without having to dodge through all that too. And if somebody's cool, well, then somebody with a wrench can post their link if need be. But yeah, people with blue nicks, everybody should know by now. You just click them dots, or I don't know how it works on a phone. They tell me you can click the name and do it.
It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. I just want to
Being real is the most important part to me. That's what I've always felt, and people that like me for that, you know, that's what they like me for. People that don't like me because of it, well, hey, I would like to say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. I am who I am. That's part of being real. And yeah, Don, as long as you're real, hey, that's cool. I won't force my lifestyle on you, and you don't force yours on me, and that's cool. And we can be the best of friends and do all kinds of shit together.
I just want you to know. I really want to tell you I'm sorry. Should never.
Oh, you like the food? I got my little dog sitting here. We found out that she's got issues. She had a tumor growing on her ass, and we took her to the vet. And he doesn't recommend spending a few thousand on surgery because he said it'll probably just come right back and probably stronger than ever. So he says try and just keep her comfortable. And he figured she's got at least a few months, and it could be like years. You just never know. But she's, I wanted to get rid of her, and she kind of crawled up my ass and made me hers. And it was driving me crazy. I wanted her gone. I got a lot of cats, just the one dog. But I was working on a car, and a big dog was coming up behind me across the way. That big dog wants to eat me for some reason. Always did. And this little chihuahua I got named Tiki she seen it coming, and she went after that big dog and chased it all the way home. And if she wouldn't have been there, that dog would have got me because I didn't know it was coming. And so she earned her spot, and I've had her ever since. Well, we're really getting them in here, eh? Starting to make my channel be popular. Ain't each one of them that comes in, that's another view for me, ain't it? I hope they smash the like on their way in. And sit around there in silence and give me some watch hours. Why not? But yeah, we got antihistamines and steroids for the dog, and I put them in a little piece of meat, and well, she don't chew much, so it's easy to give her the pills that way. But even if they don't have a real channel, they're considered a view, right? I did see something this morning. AP Ginger posted it. I kind of like Ginger. She's cool. She pretty much tells it like it is. And yeah, she seems pretty cool. I'm not into all the paranormal stuff, and I was thinking about that the other day. Well, anyhow, what I seen her post was something that was showing that the judge sided with Becca and stuff. So yeah, that kind of made me feel good because I didn't like where everything's been going with all that. But where was I going? I lost it. Yeah. And they wanted me to try and do. Oh, hey, I was going to tell you about that earlier. I told you I'd think of it all of a sudden, and then I'd say it. They had all them pizzas going at work in the ovens, 2 ovens going, a half a dozen in each oven, these big 16-inch pizzas, and all different toppings. You know, all the pizzas are different for this factory having a lunch and whatnot. And our normal oven guy who's been teaching me the ovens, all of a sudden I look and he's bent over the wastebasket. Dude, you okay? Yeah, I'll be all right. Just give me a minute. Okay, so he takes a minute, comes back, and everything's going good. And all of a sudden he says, Don, can you watch the ovens for a minute? I thought, okay, a minute. I can deal with a minute, you know, turn a couple, pop a couple bubbles, whatnot. Dude didn't come back. I'm like, oh no. And they got these pizzas coming at me that need to get in the oven. Pizzas that got to come out. Boxes that got to be opened. And, whoa, wait a minute. Usually when there's that many pizzas, it's a two-man operation. One dude's just on the boxes and cutting. And that's usually me, and the other dude's keeping them separate. You know, and tells me what box he wants, and I get it there. It got crazy. And, yeah, this girl come over that she usually is doing the dough and prepping them and stuff. And she jumped in, and boy, she flew through them pizzas. She had that flying. I was impressed. She burnt her arm like way in the beginning of it and just kept on working through it. And they stuck me back on the fryers, which that was busy enough, but I dealt with that just fine. And I turn around, there's this dude I ain't never seen before. He's in there doing them ovens. He's got one arm behind his back like he's out ice skating or something, you know. And he's got the paddle in his other hand. It's brick oven type. Two layers, two separate ovens. But and he's just going ahead like it's just everyday life, not a problem. And he introduced himself to me, and I had heard the name before, and I started thinking about it. I said, so you come over from the Sun Prairie store? He says, no, I don't work for this company. I looked at him, and I says, and you got this Pizza Pit shirt on. He said, but I don't work with this company anymore. I said, anymore? I said, that's the key. Now I remember where I heard your name. He used to run the place. He was the big manager and shit. And he went to the competition. But we wound up in a pinch. Our oven dude, he got green and just real bad. So they called this dude up, and he came in. And yeah, he just sailed through them, and everything went smooth. We got all kinds of huge orders, and he had it handled. And yeah, everything worked out in the long run. So that was cool. I don't mind working in the kitchen a little bit, but I don't like to get crazy stuff. That's not enjoyable for me. I like to cook and stuff, but I like to be in my own kitchen doing that, and not all crazy like that where it's hurry up, we need this now, we need that now, that's got to go with this and that now. No. I like to just play around with my own cooking and in my own kitchen. But they need kitchen help, so I said, yeah, I'll learn that too. So I got a little bit hourly wage that way. I prefer the delivery. The delivery is where the money's at. You get an hourly plus your tips. And one of the best parts about delivering for them is they supply the car, they supply the gas, they supply the insurance, plus you get your hourly wage. So yeah, I enjoy doing that. But yeah, when they hired me, their goal was to get me to be as good on the ovens as these other guys are that have been there for years. And well, yeah, I guess it takes years to get that good. But I got a bad shoulder, and to lift a 20-inch pizza with double cheese and whatnot on it up to that top oven, that hurts. Then I got to start taking ibuprofen and I wound up in the hospital once for taking too much of that. When they first made me quit taking ibuprofen altogether, I'm not supposed to be taking it, but I do sparingly now. But I felt every ache and pain that I was covering up with that. Oh my God. So yeah, I still have to take some here and there. But yeah, this pizza place I work at, they do so much business. I was surprised that the boss he's had his time at it. He's getting older too, and he's got a couple other stores, and he's been actually turning customers away. Last night, it was so busy all day yesterday that they said no more dine-in, and they weren't doing the gyros because they have gyros too, and that just takes away a little bit of time and whatnot. So he's trying to focus on the pizza and not do all this extra stuff. But we did the pizzas, and we were doing the fried stuff, like the chicken wings and mushrooms and cheese curds and different stuff like that. So, but yeah, he's to the point where he's got so much business he can pick and choose, and he will not take super huge orders. That 20 pizza order, that one was a business, and they ordered way ahead. So yeah, when I got there at 10:45 in the morning before we opened, they were already in there making them pizzas, just waiting to throw them in the oven. And it would have went smoother if we wouldn't have lost the one oven, dude. But that other guy came in, he really made a big difference. That carried us through. I was impressed that the dude was on good terms with everybody and came back. I mean, he didn't come back to be an employee. He came back to help out. If he did come back as an employee, I told him I'd have no problem working with him. He seemed pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Maria. Good afternoon. In your StreamYard under brands, scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh, really? I'm going to have to check into that. Good morning, Sweet Pea. No. I'll give Maria a wrench in here. Let's see. I'm giving a few wrenches out here. And like I said, I'm not going to go crazy on wrenches. And eventually, if I wind up taking some away, don't be offended by it. It might have been a mistake. It might have been that you had a different idea about something somebody said than I did or whatever. But yeah, we'll work all that out later. And Maria, how is your back? I've been wondering about that. I don't care what kind of blood you got in your AAP. I figure when people ask me what nationality I am, I'm an American. I was born here. I was raised here. My parents were both born here. I'm not the child of an immigrant. I may be an ancestor or down the road, descendant of an immigrant, but that's not me. I am an American. My last name says I'm French, and my mother came from a German type family. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm an American. I do got a little piece of Indian in me somewhere. Yeah, I did last time I cut myself. Oh, I missed her. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that I had clicked it. There we go. Wow. What was that? What's happening, AP? What have I missed? That kind of confused me. Okay. I don't know how you knew that, but I'm glad you caught it. I really would have thought that it was her, seeing as how Maria came in. Because Maria and Ginger seem to kind of go together. I'm glad you took care of it. See, and that's why you got a wrench, because I don't have a clue. Now my music just ended. Okay, I can deal with this. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna close that thing. I'll go to this one. I'll go to over to here. And go to that. There we go. Yeah, I know you said that about going in and check out your channel and stuff, but if I do that, I'm going to miss all kinds of shit that's going on. I miss enough the way it is, and then if I go and try to do something else, I'm really going to miss it. Yeah, I never seen the name coming either until AAP let it go. And yeah, after hitting, you know, and on a timeout or something, just sit back and listen to everybody else, read everybody else, and give me the watch hours. I'll take it. Yeah, and I don't know how to tell the difference. I mean, on that other chat program I use, it's a voice and video chat. And people will copy somebody's name, but when they do, they have to add a number to it or a letter or something different. They have to make something different. And that's how we know. All right, I'm going to be shutting down in about 5 minutes because, yeah, I really got a lot of stuff to do before work. I'm not sure I'm going to get my nap in. Maybe a half hour, that's usually enough. I have a short night tonight, but then a long day tomorrow. Yeah, Maria, don't worry about that. I felt good when I was able to send a few bucks to help get your daughter home to you. My wife lost her dad in November, and she was Daddy's little girl, and big time Daddy's little girl. And we're still trying to get through all that. I mean, she's doing pretty good with it, but stuff still hits her. I lost my first wife and then my girlfriend after that. And I got accused of some shit when my girlfriend died, that I was just after insurance money and whatnot. Well, guess what? There was no insurance. That was their family in California. I was with the woman for 10 years and not a one of them came up to visit her. Although I was sending her down there once a year to go see them. So yeah, all of a sudden when she died, they all attacked me. It's like, you all don't even know me. So it is what it is. Something they used to say back in the 70s is keep on keeping on, and that's all we can do. 8 people in here. I think that might be a record for me. Because I don't advertise. I don't have a set time. I don't have a set day. I just all of a sudden I got some time to kill. And the best time is when my wife's not home. She hates it when I do this. I spend all my time on YouTube. Well, we really don't do nothing else. She spends all her time watching old TV shows. Oh, we're playing with Facebook on her phone, so. Yeah, like I said, this is, I won't be quick to hand out wrenches until I'm sure who I'm dealing with and whatnot. Because I don't want all the extra crap, but if they want to come in and give me a view and sit around and give me some watch time, they can feel free to hit the thumbs up too right away. What the hell, why not? No stench. Yeah, I guess it. Well, LL, you got one, because yeah, I've been knowing you. You've been one of my best supporters since I first started my channel, and I did notice that. I paid attention. Took me a long time before I understood LL was Loretta, was Keith Biggin, was I was getting all confused. And I just stick with LL because it's the easiest. Oh, like that one. Hey, Sissy Smooch, feel free to hit that thumbs up. Do me a favor. AAP, you have a following, and don't ever let it stop you from coming to my live streams and stuff. I'm getting a kick out of it. As long as you're here to pick them out, by all means. I use a lot of this stuff for entertainment. And yeah, I was going to make a comment earlier about the paranormal world is where a lot of this, the paranormal world community is where the division seems to be happening more. You know, not so much in the treasure stuff, but I got to thinking the other day, and I'm not putting anybody down, and this is just shit that was running through my head, is would it have something to do with messing with the spirits and stuff? Could that be bringing evil into the community that's taking that over and causing a lot of these problems? I don't really know. It's not something I'm into. But yeah, that's different shit runs through my head. I think about you guys all the time. Well, not all the time, but y'all pop into my head from time to time. That's the thing. And that was something that ran through my head because so many people say, oh no, stay away from the spirit world. That's all evil and this and that. And then they say there's good spirits and bad spirits. And yeah, I don't know all that stuff. But it was just something that popped into my head that I didn't know if you guys had ever had that pop in your head and think about it. The container's empty. But yeah, if I wasn't married, I would probably spend more of my time sitting here on YouTube. Since I quit drinking, I pretty much quit doing crowds. When I was drinking, oh yeah, I wanted to be in the center of the crowd partying, and that was always great until somebody pissed me off. I was buying shots for the bar one night, and some guy come up and mouthed off saying, "We don't need your money." I said, "What the fuck, dude? I'm out having a good time, you know, sharing my good time." He wound up getting hit that night. Yeah, so I don't drink anymore. It's better that way. My money goes farther. My first wife and I, she had a divorce settlement, and she wanted to buy a bar, and I told her no. We throw a party enough the way it is all the time, so we don't need to buy a bar. It would have been nothing but trouble. So after I wouldn't let her buy the bar, my sister sent me out to catch her. She was out about to buy the bar owner's Corvette. She was going to write him a check. I was, no. A lot of drunks do foolish shit, and we were two big drunks. And we had a good time when we went out, but yeah, things tended to get out of hand. Yeah, them people, when you're timing them out and hiding them, they must be leaving because the viewer count hasn't really climbed that high. But at least it was probably a view when they came in, so I'll call it. Yeah, alcohol is the gateway drug. That was something else we were always lied to about. So now it's up to us to convince the younger people, don't fall for that alcohol shit. Weed is not the gateway drug. A lot of people don't try weed until they've been on alcohol. You know, alcohol just makes you do stupid shit. Not that weed's a stupid thing, but it does make you do stupid shit. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to go back in a day and look at the analytics for this video, and I'll probably see my highest views ever on the video. That'll be cool. But all right, yeah, I'm past how long I said I was going to be here. I hate to kick everybody out, but everybody seems to be having a good conversation. I'm sure somebody else can fire up a live stream and take some of the views from them trolls and whatnot. I gotta really get off here and get some work done around here. Y'all have a great day, and like I say, just be cool.